Now, according to the Wall Street Journal, some U.S. manufacturers are seeing an uptick in orders from companies looking to avoid paying new tariffs. West Virginia Congressman Varney joins me. Congressman, which industries or factories in your state are actually helped by tariffs? Can you be specific for us?
Yeah, thanks so much for having me on, Stu. And so I'll give you a great example who it helps. Specifically, the steel industry here in my district in West Virginia. They're ones that have been dying for tariffs for many years. In the last administration, under the Biden administration, we could not get tariff relief on tin plate steel that was being dumped into the market by the Chinese and the Koreans and the Canadians. And it actually ended up hurting us. It cost us thousands of jobs in Weirton, West Virginia, at Cleveland Cliffs, because we could not get tariff relief, and was voted down by the ITC and the Biden administration. And so we lost a blast furnace here in the United States. There's only 2 blast furnaces in the U.S. Now we're down to 1 that makes tin plate steel, kind of an important product if you think about it in terms of national security. So that'd be just one great example of where tariffs could have actually helped here in the district that I represent in West Virginia.
I think of West Virginia as a natural resource state. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but that's the way I think of it. I presume that that is also something that benefits from the no new tariffs.
Well, certainly we are a resource state. We do coal, oil, and gas. We do all of those things. And, but I would say in terms of the Trump administration's policy here of trying to reshore manufacturing back into the United States, we're a perfect place for that. If you're looking for cheap and abundant energy where you want to reshore, West Virginia is a great place for that. We have so much energy, we actually export it out of our state to other states, Virginia being one of them, where we are supplying a lot of the energy for the data centers currently being built there.
Good. Congressman, take a look at this from the Washington Post. Republicans are struggling to come to terms on Trump's big, beautiful bill. They say that the party's demands are in conflict. So listen to what Senate Majority Leader John Thune had to say about this big, beautiful bill.
Failure's not an option. We have to get it done. From a timing standpoint, it's just aligning, the incentives are all aligned, but in terms of getting the various sort of interests in the House, and the Speaker has a lot of different people who have different equities in this, but we will get this done. And I think in the end, hopefully it will be by the middle of the summer, because I think that's what you point out is businesses looking for economic certainty.
Congressman, John Thune is in the Senate. The battle is in the House. Nancy Pelosi was able to rally Democrats to pass Obamacare. Will Speaker Johnson be able to do the same for Trump and his budget bill in the House?
Undoubtedly. And look, Leader Thune is correct. Failure is not an option. And look, I know the Washington Post and a lot of these liberal rags are just hoping and praying that we fail here. But Speaker Johnson and House leadership have time and time again passed this budget resolution, and not to mention a CR, and have been successful. We are going to be successful in this. Are there conflicting interests in Congress? Is that news? I'm not even sure that's news. I mean, of course, there's conflicting interests in Congress. We all come from different parts of the country and have different interests and equities in how we want to see this bill formed. But we are going to get it over the line the end of the day. We're going to come together and we're going to get this done. It's going to be part of this 3-pronged strategy to invigorate and reindustrialize this economy in terms of tax policy, in terms of dereg, and in terms of trade deals that are going to get done. And we're going to see this country take off like a rocket.
Did you just refer to the Washington Post as a liberal rag, Congressman?
Yes, I did.
I thought so. we picked up on that. Congressman, come back and see us anytime you like. It was good to see you today. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Thanks so much.